Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. We are live with another episode of the Winning Shot Podcast. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Good evening. Good, all that stuff. It's 7:20 here on the East Coast. I don't know what time. It's probably 4 o'clock on the West Coast. But, you know, wherever you're watching us at, God bless you. Thank you. We're here at the Winning Shot Podcast with your hosts, Hundo, Collin, and John. And we are super excited for this episode tonight. I told you we was going to be back. Listen, we're back tonight with the Winning Shot Podcast Mock NFL Draft 2026. We're live. We did this last year. It was a big success in our eyes, and so we had to come back this year and do it again because there are a lot of good prospects and a lot of team needs that we must be filled tonight. And so that's what we'll be doing here. We divided up the first round between the three of us, and so we're going to get locked right in. Fellas, before we start the draft, how y'all doing today? Today is the 18th of April. Just give me a quick little check on how y'all boys feeling.
I'm doing good, man. Excited to put my GM hat on again, get to it, man. I got a lot of interesting picks. Yeah. Excited for this week, man. I feel like the draft talk has been, different this year, but I'm still excited to see the draft, see what comes of it, man. So it's an exciting week. NBA playoffs too. So, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, I'm doing good. Like y'all said, like Collin said, draft coming up. Players about to be in new positions, new places. Exciting time, man. Basketball season right here.
Yeah.
Playoffs in the NBA. So it's good to be a sports fan right now.
Yes, sir. So I like to hear. Yeah, man. Let me tell y'all something right now, Winning Shot Podcast family. Listen, I got 7 days till I get married. So my mind is here with y'all for the moment. However, I'm also in a dual reality where I get married in 7 days. Good God from Zion. If y'all can just join me real quick. Good God, I thank you. No, seriously. I'm gonna do the podcast, but I'm super excited to get married next week, y'all. I really can't wait. So I'm gonna lock in with the fellas for this podcast, but y'all know where my mind really at. On the altar. Glory be to God. Anyways, like you said, Collin, I'm super excited to put my GM hat on. I got a lot of good picks, I think, in store for these teams that I've been tasked with this evening. I want to make them better. And that's my goal. We're not drafting no sorry people to these teams that I have the opportunity to be the GM of tonight. So without further ado, Hundo, let's lock in, brother. We are opening the 2026 NFL Draft, and the Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock. I don't know which one y'all got the first pick.
I was about to say, I definitely got the pick, brother.
Okay. You let go
when you got 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I was getting like sound. I was getting the pick is in. Like,
oh, you gotta let us know the pick is ready, brother.
Yeah, I'm ready, brother. The pick is in.
No more.
Yeah, it's been in for the past 3 months.
Say no more.
All right, so
you did the graphic this year? I thought you had the graphic up this year.
Yeah, Hundo, you
don't got the pick is in thing?
No.
Oh, okay. Well.
Hey, when I told y'all I was making the graphic, I said, what else do we need?
Okay, well.
The same template as last year?
Yeah, pretty much.
Let me see if it's in here. Nope.
Okay. Well, the pick is in, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to turn the cameras over to the GM of the Raiders, Mr. Edwards. Mr. Edwards, who was the first pick of the draft?
Nah, I'll do the filler. With the first pick of the 2026 NFL Draft, man, I've got Fernando Mendoza, quarterback from Indiana. I think he's a home run hit. I definitely think that the pick has been in since day one. The Raiders need a quarterback. Mendoza fills that need. We'll see how he progresses. I definitely said that he was ice cream in the last podcast, and I don't think he's necessarily the best, pick in this draft. But Dante Moore didn't come out, and obviously he went back to college. So I think with the quarterback pool this year, he's definitely going to be the number one pick. But with that, I got a question for y'all boys. Okay. So compared to let's say in the last 5 years, how many times would Mendoza have been at the top number one pick or around the number one pick in the other drafts?
In the past drafts?
Yeah,
Like with like Caleb, Jaden, he wouldn't be
Joe.
one. Nah, he wouldn't be one.
Heck no.
He might be first round,
He's only
especially
first.
like coming off the season that he had. If he still had that season, I think he's still a first round pick, but I don't think he's going number one overall.
Or
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah.
definitely not going to win. Like you said, when you said the words home run, you lost me. I'm not gonna hold you.
oh no, I'm saying in this draft, like I don't think that there's not.
Oh,
It's not like
okay.
surefire Hall of Famer. I'm just saying there's
Yeah.
no other pick
Yeah.
going number
Yeah.
one after this.
Yeah, like we did talk about the fact that this quarterback class for this year is pretty weak. And so for this class, sure, he's definitely the best option that you have. So
Yeah.
kudos to the
Yeah,
pick.
I was looking doing some research, man, and I was like going back in the past drafts, and I couldn't find a draft where he for sure would have been number one. And I was going back 10 years, 12 years. So I'm curious to know what he's gonna turn out like in Las Vegas.
Yeah. Say no more. Well,
All right.
Hundo Clark, you are on the clock, good brother.
Told y'all, man, we shaking up the draft at pick 2.
The New York Jets is the pick in and ready to go.
Yes.
Okay.
We ready. We locked in.
With the second pick in the NFL mock draft for the Winning Shot podcast, the New York Jets select
Jeremiah Love. We're going running back. Yeah, we
Wow.
shaking up the draft. We got
Wow.
we got Brees Hall on the franchise tag. He don't really want to be here. We're gonna get the best player on the board. We ain't got a quarterback. We got a lot of holes to fill, but we going Jeremiah Love, running back,
Jeremiah
Notre
Love.
Dame.
Wow, that's an interesting pick. Yeah, you got to explain the need for this. I mean, you already kind of told us what you wanted.
Exactly. We getting the best player that's available.
Okay.
Brees Hall, we gonna move on from him. Let him go. He don't want to be there. We already done started trading everybody anyways last year.
Okay.
We gonna trade Brees Hall. We gonna get him up out of there. And we gonna bring in Jeremiah Love. And we gonna start fresh. And we gonna get a quarterback later on.
Okay.
All right.
Let's play no more. Let me. I'm running. I just ran my card up to the podium. As the Arizona Cardinals GM with the third overall pick in the 2026 mock draft, the Arizona Cardinals happily select Arvell Reese, linebacker, Ohio State. We have a lot of needs in Arizona. We definitely have a need for quarterback with Jacoby Brissett wanting new money. But we're not picking Todd Simpson. He's not going to be third overall pick ever. I know we made some bad decisions at quarterback here in Arizona with Josh Rosen and even with Kyler Murray potentially. But this right here was not going to be a Todd Simpson pick. So we had to go pick, best player available. We definitely need help on the defensive side of the ball as well. And so when the New York Jets went to go get Jeremiah Love, we ran the card up for Mr. Arvell Reese, who we believe to be the best defensive prospect in this year's draft. A very versatile candidate to play not only off-ball linebacker, but he can potentially also rush the passer as well. We'll be experimenting with that throughout training camp. We do think he can see a potential of comparisons of a Michael Parsons if he's able to get both positions down. So we are happily taking Mr. Reese out here in Arizona, and go Cardinals. All righty.
So I got the number 4 pick. Well, no. I got a number 4 pick with the Tennessee Titans. So since Hundo shook up the draft,
Right.
Hey, we
with the
shaking it
fourth
up.
pick
Shaking things up.
of the 2026 NFL draft, I've got the Titans selecting Sonny Styles out of Ohio State. They brought in the defensive coach, Robert Saleh, and Robert Saleh gets his guy. I had them getting Jeremiah Love, but things changed. And I think looking at the contract that Will Anderson just got, it just pays to have a good guy, defensive stalwart. And I think Sonny Styles can play in a number of different positions. And I think with him having his guy, now they can kind of like focus the rest of the draft on offense.
Say no more. I'm not mad at that pick. I thought, okay. Yeah, like you said, because Hundo decided to take, the Jets decided to take good old Jeremiah Love. Okay, say no more. All right, New York Jets. I mean, you shook up the draft. So come back with another New York team, Giants. Giants GM, Wendell Clark. Who will the New York Giants select with the new head coach and John Harbaugh? Who starts up their franchise?
We gonna go get another weapon for Jackson Dart. Cardinal Tate.
Okay.
Wide receiver, Ohio State. We gonna pair him with Malik Neighbors. We got a young offensive core.
Say no more. Say no more. Okay. Cardinal Tate. Bet. Let me go back to my best players available here as the Cleveland Browns as the number 6 overall pick. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, let's make this easy, actually. We're running the card back up again in Cleveland. With the 6th overall pick, the Cleveland Browns will select David Bailey, defensive end out of Texas Tech. We will be pairing him with none other than one of the best defensive game records in the league in Mr. Myles Garrett to have a crazy tandem off the edge with 2 dynamic guys. So, Mr. Bailey, welcome to Cleveland. Let's get it.
And they went high last year with Mason Graham.
Yep. We added that defensive line. We're going to have the best defensive line in football. And we got another pick in the first round. We shall return again.
Boy, that's scary for the Ravens, ain't it?
Well, right now I'm the Brown GM. We'll wear my Baltimore go out.
That's scary for the Ravens, ain't it?
We're about to see about that later on.
So, with the 7th pick, Washington Commanders, I've got them selecting Francis Muigao from Miami, offensive tackle. This gives Jaden Daniels a little bit of protection. Obviously, they traded for Laramie Tunsil, but the offensive line still had issues, and your quarterback was hurt most of last year. So I definitely think the focus in the first round needs to be on the offensive line, and I think you go get the best guy on the board. So, yeah, hopefully this guy from Miami can translate well.
Yes, sir. I like that. Okay, I think it's definitely one of the best offensive players available. So I'm liking that pick for Washington. New Orleans, what's going on, Gumbo? What y'all doing?
Hey, we got to go get us a lockdown corner. We going defense.
Okay.
And we going with McCoy out of Tennessee.
Okay.
Don't take him off the board first. First cornerback off the board.
Okay. Say no more. Say no more. All right. Bet. So now the Kansas City Chiefs are on the clock. Let's see here. I had to do a little bit of homework on the Chiefs, man. They need some help in a lot of positions after last season. I mean, we'll have our Hall of Fame All Pro, vying for one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL league history, Mr. Patrick Mahomes, back this season. So to make his transition back, easier, I think it's in our best interest to go get him some more help, right? I mean, Travis Kelce, he's a little bit older now. So this is what we're going to do. The Kansas City Chiefs will be taking Kenyon Sadiq, tight end, Oregon.
Okay.
We're clapping our hands to Kansas City. We're clapping our hands. Listen, I mean, dynamic young man coming out of Oregon, pairing him, giving him a year at bare minimum with Mr. Travis Kelce. I mean, you remember what we can do with 2 crazy tight end sets? We still got Worthy out there. You know what I'm saying? We got some pieces. Mr. Rashee Rice will be back. And we just signed Kenneth Walker. I mean, dynamic offensive help. Welcome to Kansas City, young man.
Word. All right. So with the 10th pick, Cincinnati has to go defense, and I've got them getting Mansour Delane from LSU.
Yeah.
That gives them a presence on the outside defensively in terms of defensive backs, and hopefully they can get some stops, some interceptions to go give Joe some more possessions in the game.
Love it.
Pick 11. We got the Dolphins. We talked about them the other day. They got a lot of holes to fill on both sides of the ball. And we're going to go defensive end. Reuben Bain Jr. He gets to stay in Florida. In Miami.
Okay.
Game record off the edge.
Okay. Okay. Say no more. We're going to Dallas, man. Mr. Jerry Jones, we got him about to paint. So I got GM John here. We're going to actually make some good picks with this 12th pick out here in Dallas. Dallas, we got a lot of things we need to work on out here in Dallas. I will be honest and say that. And so because of that, what y'all have done and allowed to happen to fall straight to us in Dallas is what we're going to call Mr. Popcorn. One of them ones. The Dallas Cowboys happily select, ran this card up to the front. Caleb Downs, safety, Ohio State. He's coming to change his defense. We need a lot of defensive help, and it's going to start that safety position. Mr. Caleb Downs, everywhere. Mr. Do-it-all linebacker. He can play hybrid, but we're going to put him back at safety. We're going to have him all over the field. So welcome to Dallas, Mr. Downs. Let's get it.
All right. Dallas shaking everything up. All right. Let's see. So got the Rams with the 13th pick. This pick is coming from the Falcons. This is a tricky one for me, man. But I've got the Rams going offensive line again. Spencer Fano from Utah. I think he's one of the best offensive linemen in the draft. I think McGow is the most talented with the most upside. So he's going to go higher. But I think Spencer Fano, you can't lose with both. And I think the Rams just trying to bolster their roster, protect Matt Stafford, and also kind of build for their next quarterback in the future. Yeah. So defense is set. So I think they go O-line.
Say no more. Say no more. I love it. Yes, sir. You know what time it is now. The Baltimore Ravens are on the clock with the 14th overall pick. GM John back at it again. Listen, we have to keep our MVP, two-time MVP, upright. And that starts in the trenches, man. We lost Tyler Linderbaum in free agency. We had a big discrepancy at right guard last year with a man who shall not be named because he's no longer in Baltimore. We left tackle. Left guard. We also had some discrepancy last year as well with some people who are unfortunately still in this team. So because of those things, we had to go upgrade that O-line. So we brought in Mr. John Simpson from the Jets this offseason. We still have to replace the center. Right now we don't see a draftable center to take this high at 14. However, we do see an all-pro guard in the making that shall be a Jericho type. Nah, not Jericho type. He shall be a wall of protection for Lamar on the offensive line. He should help Lamar pursue his third MVP. The Baltimore Ravens will select with the 14th overall pick Mr. Vega Uwane out of Penn State, guard. Let's get after it, young man. All pro kind of guy. I'm excited to see what he does. He didn't allow any sacks in his last year in college football. 6'4", 320, built like a tank. I mean, the young man's athletic, can move, has really good bend. The tape I watched, I mean, he's just destroying guys. Pulls and just straight up on the run. Pass blocking is impeccable, and we're super excited to see what he brings to the Ravens this year. Let's get it.
Pick 15, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We lost Mike Evans. He went to San Fran. We're going to try to replace him by committee. So we're going to add to this receiving core, and we're going to take Mekhi Lemon out of USC.
Okay.
All right. So Hundo messed me up, I'll be honest. I did not have
the draft. We shaking up the draft. Let's go. Put on them thinking caps.
I have them getting going offense twice. But I got with the Jets with the 16th pick. I guess another shakeup for me is gonna be Ty Simpson, the second quarterback off the board. And I think he's gonna back up, and
what I told y'all earlier, we gonna get a quarterback later. Come on, Collin, we locked in.
Yeah, Ty Simpson. I had him being the second quarterback off the board. honestly think they're going to go into the offseason with a quarterback competition, and depending on how it looks, I think Ty Simpson could be the starter at the end of the year. But Aaron Glenn needs his guy, and so hopefully they choose a quarterback because I don't think can get the job done.
Hey, at least he got the best running back there.
Hey, we might need to be the GM.
Hey, we building something in New York. By Aaron Glenn.
Hey, yo.
Fresh heart.
Yeah, Aaron Glenn's up out of there with that pick. I'm gonna say that right now. Oh my gosh. And that's fine. That's
with the first pick, though.
Huh?
He got Jeremiah Love with the first pick. Balance.
Balance. Sure. Career ruiner. That's what I call it.
Career ender.
Hey, and that's that's what people want to do. But listen, out here in Detroit, we got to get back to our winning ways, man. We had some ups and downs this past couple of years, but we got to get back to the playoffs. We got a lot back in, and that starts with that O-line. We had some discrepancies last year. We had a good start to the season, very solid. Kind of fell apart, and so we got to fix that immediately. And so I think a young man that can help us is right here for the taking. So with the 17th overall pick, the Detroit Lions will be selecting Caden Proctor, tackle, Alabama. This guy's a mauler, 6'7", 352, big body young man, huge guy, very athletic. He can play swing, tackle. I think either position can really be filled by him, but he can also go inside and play some guard as well. And so very versatile young man who can play anywhere in this offensive line outside of center. So we're super excited to have him in Detroit and add to what shall be a great O-line. Go Lions.
Okay. Minnesota Vikings are now on the clock.
Mm-hmm.
And with that pick, we're going to get another weapon.
Okay.
Morton Tyson, Arizona State. Welcome.
Wide receiver. Jettis, Tyson, and Addison?
Yes, sir.
So JJ McCarthy got no excuses, huh?
Unstoppable in the NFC North.
Well, it might be stoppable with your quarterback.
Hey, well, it wasn't no quarterbacks on the board for us to get. We're not drafting no quarterback in the first round. Not in this draft class.
This is true. Okay. Jordan Tyson. That's an interesting pick. Okay.
Wow. All right, so this is 19. I got Carolina Panthers pick. So with the 19th pick of the 2026 winning shot mock draft, I've got the Carolina Panthers selecting Dylan Thaineman. And this will give Carolina an opportunity to build up their defense at safety. I actually had them getting Kenyon Sadiq, so I had to switch real quick. But hopefully, they can, start to build that defense up. They got a good defensive line, couple of capable defensive backs, but I think the safety position needs to be addressed. So I think he'll do a decent job.
Okay. Jerry Jones, man, we got you up out of here, boy. So GM John back with the Dallas Cowboys. Let me tell you something right now. Offensively, we got two guys at wide receiver who we are super happy with. And so because of that, we're going back to the defense side of the ball for another pick because we got to double down. This defense was terrible last year. So we shall be doubling down on the defensive picks this year. With the 20th overall pick in the 2026 mock winning shot draft, the Dallas Cowboys will select Avion Terrell, cornerback, Clemson. We shall upgrade the secondary. So the first pick got Mr. Downs, and we're gonna add in Mr. Avion Terrell, who I know has had a little bit of injury with the pro day and the combine. But from the tape that he put up at Clemson, man, lockdown corner. His brother's in the league out in Atlanta. And so we believe he can come in and be a day one starter out here in Dallas. And so we're gonna pair him up with Mr. Downs and have a very young secondary that shall be elite in the next year. Go Cowboys.
We got the Steelers up next. We all know that we need a quarterback, and there are no quarterbacks on the board that we want to take in the first round. So with Ty Simpson off the board, we gonna go back to what we accustomed to in Pittsburgh. Defense. With the 21st pick, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Peter Woods, Clemson. Back-to-back Clemson picks.
Back-to-back defensive tackle picks for the Steelers. Didn't it get
we can stop there.
Cam Hayward is getting old. He needs to go home, but he decided to come back again. Why? We don't know. As a Steelers organization, we don't know.
We don't know. Interesting.
As the GM, we didn't want him to come back.
That's a good point, Hunter. So I guess just to insert it real quickly, it's going to be interesting to see what the Pittsburgh's draft strategy is going to be, because you got an offensive coach now, but you still have this defensive organization. And a lot of people were getting on Mike Tomlin, but I'm curious to know, with Mike Tomlin gone, if organizationally that same kind of rhetoric will still remain. Because if they keep going 9-7, get winning seasons and going defense, then you can't blame Mike Tomlin, because he was never the problem.
And I guess the only other direction, outside of quarterback, of course, but possibly offensive line. They go offensive line there. But I mean, you picked up Pittman in the offseason. You already got DK at receiver. You got Darnell Washington at tight end and Freiermuth at tight end. You got Jalen Warren at running back. You just picked up Rico Dowdle at running back as well. So skill position wise on the offensive side, it's pretty much covered, right?
Yeah.
Outside of quarterback. So if Ty Simpson is off the board at 21, I can see them going defense in that situation. If not offensive line. So we'll see.
All right. With the 22nd pick, I got the Los Angeles Chargers going in the opposite direction, and I've got them getting Makai Lemon out of USC. I think he stays in LA. And
brother, he's gone.
Yeah, he got drafted already.
Brother, he's gone. I drafted.
Yeah, but he's been drafted.
I took some receivers.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. I gotta talk my guys.
Denzel Boston, Omar Cooper, and your boy KC Concepcion is still on the board.
Hey, yo.
You just got to go down a little bit, brother.
All right.
If you want to receive,
I had my picks locked.
Zachariah Branch is available.
All right. So I'm going to actually go with Denzel Boston out of Washington. I haven't watched much film on him, but looking at his scouting combine numbers, they just need a guy. And I think the pair with Ladd McConkey and Quentin Johnson, because they said they're bringing Quentin Johnson back. So I'm going to go with Denzel Boston.
Okay. All right. Philly, stand up. Let's go. Shout out to Rocky. Listen, so with the 23rd overall pick, man, we have some decisions to make in Philly. There's been a lot of chatter of, what's going to happen out here with, potential AJ Brown trade. We're leaving us with Devonta Smith, and we just traded for a receiver actually as well. I forgot the young man's name. We traded for another receiver as well.
Wicks,
yes,
Tavion Wicks.
Tavion Wicks out of Green Bay. But that's not enough for us. So I do believe that we will get rid of Mr. Brown after this draft. I think that that fits us. And so here with the 23rd pick, man, here the Philadelphia Eagles will select Omar Cooper Jr., wide receiver, Indiana. I think the young man is able to come in, help us, because I think AJ will be gone. And so we're going to need somebody to replace him and give Devonta. He'll obviously move into the one receiver. And so somebody has to come in and be able to take some relief off of him. And I think Mr. Cooper at 6 foot, 199, very fast young man, can get in and out of his breaks. Had a very productive year at Indiana this year. I think he can come in and be a good help to us. So we're taking him with the 23rd overall pick here in Philly. Go Eagles.
All right. So I've got the Cleveland Browns pick. That was the original pick from the Jaguars.
No, brother. I got the Cleveland Browns pick.
Hold on. Oh yeah, my bad. Go
You
ahead.
better try to steal my pick. Hey, John, which side of the ball we went with earlier
And
in Cleveland?
in Cleveland, we went. Dang, where did we go? I forgot that fast.
You went
Lord.
defense.
I went defense. I did. Oh yeah, I did. I went got Mr. Bailey. Yes, I did.
Yeah. And we're gonna go to the other side.
Okay.
We're gonna go offense with his second pick, right? And I think this is a position where we might see, few wide receivers get taken off the board. Somebody might go a little bit higher than we expect. So we're gonna go with Mr. Casey Concepcion, first rounder to the Cleveland Browns.
You serious?
Absolutely.
Are you serious?
That's a Cleveland Browns.
Absolutely.
That's
Casey
not what I thought it was
Concepcion,
right
wide receiver, Texas A&M.
Okay.
John, how you feel about that pick?
I hate it.
Why? Why? What's wrong with Casey Concepcion?
He is 20. What now? What was this?
This is pick 2024.
Nah. Heck no.
It's
Heck no.
like,
Why not?
Heck no. Heck no. Are we kidding?
If there's a run on wide receivers, why not take him?
Nah.
What don't you like about his game?
It's not like his game. I think it's just a little bit too high for him. And Cleveland has bigger needs than wide receiver right now.
They do.
And that's my only thing. Also with that,
like what?
Offensive line. They literally lost the entire line.
Okay, who's left?
The entire line literally left. Huh?
Who's left on the board?
Spencer Fanu from Utah.
No, I picked him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I ain't know you picked Spencer. I ain't heard that name. Did whatchamacallit get picked? What about Monroe Freeland from Georgia? The dog. You didn't pick him? You want him in Cleveland, Hundo?
We're gonna go with Casey Concepcion. The pick is in.
Okay.
Carter submitted.
Hey, you got it. You got it.
So you got it.
Shador
Will be sacked.
Okay. Yeah, he gonna be on the ground. Casey not even get the ball. He gonna be upright, waiting for his life. Okay.
Run.
Okay.
All right, man. So now we got the Chicago Bears. I think the Chicago Bears go defense. They had a little offensive run in the draft last year, and I have them selecting Cassius Howell from Texas A&M, edge. I was kind of stuck between him and Mesidor, but I think for him, give him the opportunity to learn from Montez Sweat, and I think he'll add another presence on the other side of that edge, kind of getting, help Chicago get off the field.
Okay. Say no more. The Buffalo Bills are on the clock, and with the 26th overall pick, we shall be selecting. Let me just want to make sure I got this. Correct, real quick. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need some help in this secondary. So with the 26th pick, the Buffalo Bills will be selecting Colton Hood, cornerback, Tennessee. Young man did a great job at Tennessee getting to the ball. Very quick comparison. I think is very comparable to, I'd say, he's 6 foot, 193, slender kind of guy. That's a bad comparison. I was about to give him a bad comparison. Never mind. The young man played very good in college. I'm saying that right now. So we have high hopes in Buffalo for him to come in, help out Mr. Maxwell Harrison, and lock in with that secondary who needs some help. So go Buffalo. Let's get it. Bills Mafia, we up.
Pick 27, San Fran 49ers. We gonna go offensive line. Guy we were just talking about. Out of Georgia, a dog, fell all the way to us. Like John said, we running to that podium. Monroe Freeland, welcome. Let's protect Brock Purdy, keep him upright. We got a dog in the backfield in CMC. We need to try to make another Super Bowl run.
Say no more.
All right. So I've got I don't know what number it is. The 28th pick, the Houston Texans. This guy got a couple of Heisman votes, surprisingly. But I have Houston Texans getting Jacob Rodriguez out of Texas Tech. They had Toll this year at linebacker, and I think Jacob Rodriguez will give them their linebacker of the future. And I think he's been a leader at Texas Tech, so he stays in Texas, and I think that he'll help that Houston defense be exactly what it was last year, if not better.
Okay. Man, we get to the end of the first round, it starts to get a little shaky out here. But Chiefs Kingdom, man, we back up. So let's lock in with this 29th pick. With the 29th pick in the NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs will be selecting Akeem Mesidor, defensive end, Miami. We definitely gonna need some more edge help out here just to continue to keep pressure on these guys. And we believe that this young man on the opposite side of Ruben Bain last year on that Miami team was a game wrecker as well. So we have full faith in him to come in, help out, and add to this defensive end that includes Mr. Karlaftis, includes Chris Jones, and helps to once again make this defensive line a heck of a guys to deal with. So, Mr. Mesidor, welcome to the Chiefs Kingdom. Let's work.
Pick 30. We back with the Dolphins. We went with Miami's Ruben Bain earlier in the first round. Second round, we're going to flip to the other side of the ball. We're going to get a tight end Eli Stowers out of Vanderbilt. Need a weapon for Malik Willis.
Okay.
We're not too sold on the wide receivers right now that's available. So we're going to go with Mr. Eli Stowers out of Vandy. Give Malik Willis some type of help because he going to need it. Or it's going to be a lot of ice cream down there.
All right. So I have pick 31, the Super Bowl losers, New England Patriots. And
that's
clearly,
how you talk about your team?
clearly everybody knows that one of their issues is with the offensive line. So I'm going to go, I don't know if you'll say them already, but Caleb Lamu out of Utah. And he was kind of on the other side of Spencer Fanu, but I think, he'll give them a little bit of help. Obviously, I personally think they need to move Will Campbell to guard. I'm curious to know what they'll do this next season, but he gives them another chance, another pick to go at the tackle position to kind of protect Drake May and to help them on offense.
Okay. Let's end up this first round, shall we? Here in Seattle, man, we had a great year, as you all know, won the Super Bowl. And so, holes, not really a lot of those to fill. We did lose Mr. Kenneth Walker. We will be addressing that a little bit later on in the draft. We're not going to address that tonight. So to end this first round, man, it was really like, okay, what can we do to get better? How can we add to this team? Who's out there for us? And y'all did a great job selecting a lot of the top guys. As you should have, because a lot of those teams needed things that we didn't need because we got a Super Bowl championship on our under our belts.
Yeah, that talk, Mr. Darnold.
Yeah. So because of that, it's like, okay, how do we get better? Can we be better? And the question is obviously yes. We're trying to chase some back-to-back Super Bowls out here in Seattle. And one thing that we did this year to help us get to that point was we attacked on the defensive side of the ball. And so because of that, we're going to end out the night doing what got us here by drafting a defensive guy. This young man we believe in to come in, make some noise right from day one. We have a great defense, as you already know. But we also want to get better. So let's get young. Let's get a little better. Mr. Cade McDonald, defensive tackle, Ohio State.
Hey, Collin. Boy, say the name.
Hey, boy.
Hey, Collin. That boy was talking for about 4 minutes. Hey, make the pick.
Hey, don't worry. Listen, they laughing at you now, Mr. K. McDonald, but they're not be laughing on Sundays next season. Don't worry. Run softly.
Skip intro.
Skip ads.
Don't worry. They're laughing now. They won't be laughing next season, Mr. McDonald. Let's get the word.
Brother, make the pick.
Get the word. We're excited to see this young man in
said the same thing 3 times.
Let's get it. Turn it up. Go Seahawks. It's up.
Boy, say I got the last pick. I'm gonna show out.
Look, I take my time. You did. Hey, man. All right. What a first round, fellas. What a first round. Congratulations to all the teams, man. They're getting better.
Yeah.
Let's get straight into it. Surprise picks in the first round. Let's start with Hundo Clark because he was the one.
I told y'all before we started, we shaking up the draft.
Oh yeah, you did do that.
Shaking up the draft, and it started at 2.
Yeah, it did start at 2.
Like I said, I told y'all we shaking it up from the beginning.
Okay.
See, my only thinking is like, are you thinking it's gonna be like those vintage Lions teams with Gibbs and Montgomery, like they're gonna do like 2 running back set, for the near future, or are they planning to move off with Bracet?
No, like I said, bro, Brees already don't want to be there, bro. Trade him.
Yeah.
Trade him.
Do y'all think there's any bust potential with Jeremiah Love? I
don't personally. I think your man's great, bro. I mean, his tape is phenomenal in college. He got great running back vision. He's clearly by far the best running back in this draft. I mean, when you look at even the past drafts, you asked earlier about Mendoza, where he would fall in past drafts. I mean, I think even in last year's draft, I think honestly, I think he would have higher than Genty last year. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know Genty went high to the Raiders, but I think on the big board with him and Love in the same draft, I'm still picking Love over Genty. Now, Genty had a crazy season. Don't get me wrong. However, for me personally, you're asking me, Jonathan Carmichael, I would have picked Jordan Love. He's not Jordan Love. Jeremiah Love, and put him. And it's not a crazy difference between him and like if we were on a big board, it wouldn't be like, oh, he's here. But I still would have ranked Jeremiah Love a little bit higher than I ranked Genty coming out of Boise State, going to Notre Dame.
Question for y'all: If you were the Raiders, and let's just say they didn't have Genty, would you consider taking Jeremiah at 1?
Heck no. You're not picking a running back at 1, bro. Nah, ain't nobody that good now. But
if I wanted Jeremiah Love, I would trade down.
Yeah. If I want him that bad as the Raiders, I would trade down for sure. Nah, I ain't seen a running back be needed at 1. The first overall pick. That's high praise. You got to be kind of Reggie Bush type level in college for me to have that. And I mean, Jeremiah Love was great, but he wasn't Reggie Bush.
Okay, so let's just play the game of if the Raiders didn't need a quarterback. Who would you take at 1?
Trading the pick. I don't think this draft is to where the point like I have to take our recent one. I don't have to take Caleb Downs at 1. I mean, so it's very few guys that I'm even considering at 1 outside of Mendoza. So if I don't need a quarterback, playing your game, I'm trading the pick personally as the Raiders.
Yeah.
So okay. So then who goes number 1?
See, now you're gonna ask the second follow-up question.
Hey.
But the low key, the problem with doing ifs though, because if Mendoza's not in, I think Dante Moore would have come out.
It's true. It's true.
So
yeah, because he would have been 1. yeah. So yeah. So I mean, Dante would have been there.
Sure, he would have been 2. Sure, he came out.
He would have been a Jet. That's the
right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He would Raiders versus Jet. The big
might be a Jet next year.
Yeah, that's also true. But
Brad transfer.
Yeah,
I was injured in 2022. Shut up.
Yeah, I definitely agree with Collin. I mean, if playing your game, I think Dante that came out had Mendoza decided to not be there or not be need right now. So, I mean, but if based upon what we currently have, who's the number 1 pick? If Mendoza's not the number 1 pick, I mean, it's probably gonna be Arvell Reese. Him or David Bailey. I'd say 1 to 2 of them. I mean, they're the next 2, pretty much highly rated guys in the draft. So we wanted them. So I mean, just an easy drop down.
Do y'all think Monroe Freeling is really going to drop to the end of the first round, as we had him in the mock draft?
Me personally, brother, I don't think he will. However, based on the lineman that we selected in front of him, I think that It's plausible. I think all those guys to be named in front of him were, in my personal opinion, Jonathan Carmichael. This is me speaking. In my personal opinion, those guys drafted in front of him. So Vega, Francis, Spencer Fanu, Caden Proctor. I think all those guys are better than Freeland, in my personal opinion. Georgia O linemen, for me, don't translate that well to the league. D linemen, other positions, cool. Georgia O linemen, I can't name one. I'm like, he's a perennial all-pro guy from Georgia on the O-line. So I'm not high on those guys coming into the league. So I'm cool with him falling. And I'm cool with me personally. I'm putting all those guys that were drafted ahead of him on my big board are still ahead of him. So while he's highly rated in this draft, he's not highly rated on my board as a GM of a team, me personally.
Yeah, I wonder if, like what Steve Smith said the other day, I wonder if that's a correlation between the Georgia offensive lineman, because if they were doing a bunch of bubble screens or whatnot, you don't necessarily have to pass protect for as long as you would in, any other offense. So that's a good point.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's just me personally. I just don't have the utmost faith in Georgia O linemen. So I'm putting all those guys that drafted ahead of him still ahead of him. So yeah, if I'm the GM of all those teams, he's still getting drafted where he got drafted, maybe a little bit further down.
Hey. He went 27. That's crazy.
Hey, I'm just saying, and it's respectfully, Mr. Freeland, if you're watching this podcast, I don't think it's good as other guys that I drafted ahead of you. That's just me. That's just me being honest.
And I say that respectfully.
I say that respectfully, for sure. So, yeah.
Okay.
I actually think the Rams are going to trade out of the first. Like, I have them get an offensive tackle, but I think they got their guy with Trent McDuffie, and I don't see them going and getting a backup quarterback from Matt Stafford this early. So I think they're going to trade back for more picks.
Yeah, I can see that. Because they got 13, and then they got another one, right? They got the...
Not just 13.
Just 13? Oh, it's just 13, though?
They traded for Trent McDuffie.
I feel like they'll keep the pick, though. Because, I mean, I think they can go get a receiver. I think they'll get Malachi Lemon right there.
That's a high pick for a contender, bro.
Yeah, I think we'll get Malachi Lemon right there, because you look at Devontae Adams. Yeah, I mean, he had a bunch of red zone touchdowns last year, but Devontae's like, 30-something, mid-30s, and Puka.
They lost Tutu as well.
Yeah, and Puka's in rehab right now. So, I mean, we project him to be back for the season, but you need immediate help at receiver with, like Hundo said, being a contender and have Matthew Stafford, who came back another year. So I think they got to get a receiver right there, me personally. If it's not Lemons, they got to get somebody at receiver to help.
I feel like in every first round, like there's always that person who like drops that we don't necessarily expect to drop. But like that's going to be interesting to see in the first round this year who that player is that drops and who's able to get him. Because some of those teams in the teens can get a steal.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, you saw Caleb Downs drop to Dallas. I mean, I don't think he would make it past Dallas for sure in any mock, and even in real world. So, I mean, but I think, like you said, somebody could make a hundo and really shake up the draft. And like, whoa, we didn't see that coming at all. And then everybody starts scrambling. And so now you're just kind of picking people, which allows somebody gonna fall through the cracks. It happens every draft. So I thought those team picks, like Hundo mentioned, those teen picks had the great opportunity to steal somebody because of a shakeup. So if I'm one of those teen picks, any from 13 down to 19, I'm praying that somebody make an egregious pick. Even an egregious pick.
Casey Concepcion.
Pick 14. Yeah. Thank you. We the one clapping.
Hey, Collin. Pick 14 is the Ravens.
Hey, look. No, buddy. I almost called you a word. No, buddy. What I'm saying to you is that somebody definitely get a steal. I think.
Get you a Concepcion jersey, John.
Nah, he's not gonna be a Raven. I can guarantee that. I'm willing to put my next paycheck that KC Concepcion will not be a Raven. Or the 14th overall pick.
Now, it's a new era.
As the 78th overall pick? Sure. Sure.
You're not dropping that low, bro.
14?
He not dropping to 78, bro.
Nah.
He going first round, bro.
Shador dropped
second.
Shador Sanders dropped.
This is not
5
Shador's
rounds.
situation. This is not Shador's situation. We know why Shador fell.
Why did he
nothing
fall?
to do with on the field play?
Well, what was it then? Because I mean, that was he played pretty good on the field, and that's what we're supposed to grade these guys on, ain't it?
We're not gonna do this tonight.
Hey, Collin, trying to get Hunter to stand on something. Finally.
We're not gonna do this tonight.
What was it, Hundo?
Let's talk about Diana. All right, but like I think another one, I would be surprised, but it's just curious to like see all these reports come out about Ruben Bain. Like at the beginning of the draft coverage, it was about his arm length, and then now I don't know if y'all saw the whole thing about the drunken driving, the crash, and it's like he's the only prospect all this stuff is coming out for like this. So I'm curious to know what GMs think about this. So he will be my contender to slide.
Oh man, if only he falls to 14.
What about Mike Green?
Right. Right, Collin. Mike Green.
And guess what? We're gonna take Ruben Bain Jr. too.
I ain't heard John say Mike Green once this season.
I did say his name a couple times. He was that very productive young man. As we need a lot of help on the edge, if y'all hadn't noticed, and we did sign Trey Henderson, but we would gladly take Mr. Ruben Bain in Baltimore for sure at 14.
Yeah, y'all not taking him. It's okay.
We would. You said we wouldn't take him?
Y'all not getting him.
I mean, he probably won't fall, but nobody thought Cal Hamilton would fall to 14. So I mean, hey, crazier things. Like I said, Hundo, somebody's going to fall. That's a guarantee in the NFL draft.
Yeah.
You remember a couple years ago when they had all them quarterbacks that went like the first 12 picks, and we were like, huh? JJ McCarthy at 9 or 10? Where did he go? 9, 10, maybe 11? Something crazy to me for that draft. So somebody's gonna fall. Somebody's gonna make an egregious pick. I guarantee it. It happens every draft. So I just can't wait to see who's gonna be the beneficiary of the fall. Hopefully it's the Ravens. Selfishly.
What's some things that y'all think, like, this is kind of a jump, but what's some things y'all think that the NFL could do and like TV could do to like improve like the draft night and experience?
As far as the first round?
Yeah, or just any round, but I guess mainly the first round.
I think they did a big thing. We talked about this before, but I think they did a big thing with taking time off the clock. I think people in the first 10 picks, people are like locked in. But after that clock started to run down, it's like 10 minutes and teams sitting there till 1 minute on the clock. People ain't watching the draft no more. People start getting disinterested. You know what I'm saying? And so by mid round of the first round, you like, I feel like doing this. I'm about to go to bed. So I think that was a big help for one. I think they could have more interaction. So I think they could put like maybe fandom when like people in the crowd or people tweeting online or whatever, because it can be like how they feel about those picks. They could do like interviews, like a quick snippet interview, like during commercials. I think instead of the commercials, they could do like talking about the team, how you feel about this pick. Because a lot of teams do post draft, but they do like during draft, like how you feel about this guy coming to your organization. Like that would be dope, I think. Obviously the players do a little interview after each pick, but I think if the teams did something talking about it, that'd be dope too. So
I think that would be dope.
Yeah,
getting like an inside look of like the war rooms and stuff, and like kind of like you said, John, what went into the pick being made, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, the time was probably the biggest thing. But like, I feel like the later rounds too, like, I feel like either you don't really know the players like that, or like you just not that interested, or you watching something else. So like, I don't really know how they could make it better, but yeah, I guess learning the players a little bit more, showcasing more stories about the players. But even then, a lot of people wouldn't be interested. I'm just saying that because you know me, I like storytelling. I like a good story.
Yeah, I feel like I would like kind of how they do the coaches mic. I would like to have like a GM mic I mean, obviously not during their whole pick, but just you probably can cut it off and make the camera so you don't see the whole board. But I would want to know what those trade calls look like. You know,
Yeah.
when time's running down, what's their thought process? And I feel like I would like to have like a green room mic because you get reporters interviewing the families, but I want to know what it feels like to like see your homies get drafted or you fall. Like, what is that conversation like? You know, just in terms of the players talking. Because I think a lot of times the ESPN they'll do the camera, they'll do the shot with the players like looking depressed or just looking mad.
Showing the three dudes left in the green room
No,
that
real.
didn't get drafted yet.
Nah, facts.
Yeah. So, yeah. But sounds like it's gonna be an exciting draft, fellas.
I'm excited, man. The draft is right around the corner, fellas. Like I said, next Thursday we live and direct. We live next Thursday for the first couple picks of the draft, or do for our reaction? Or what we doing? What y'all want to do next Thursday?
I'm down.
We can do
it. Say no more. So we'll be live and direct, man, for the NFL draft next Thursday night. Like I said, that'd be my right before the wedding, man. So I'll be locked in, but I'm be talking about the wedding too on the podcast. So y'all tapping with us now for real for the first round, man. So we get to see if our predictions were correct from tonight, and if any of our picks, obviously outside of number one, we got number one right. So if any of our other picks from this evening will come to fruition on Thursday, man, I'm really excited to see who makes a blunder in those first 13 picks. So there are a lot of Ravens to get greater at the 14th pick. But no, y'all continue to tap in with us. We appreciate the love and support. We got some more episodes coming out here very soon regarding WNBA, regarding the NBA, and regarding college sports as well, man. We're back in full swing. So we'll be doing reviews of the first round as well after that first round draft. Now, it'll probably just be Hundo and Collin because I will be out of commission after the wedding. I'll be having some things, handling some business with the Lord. So we shall indeed be live and direct on the podcast. We appreciate y'all tapping into the Win Shot Podcast. We'll see you at the next appointed time. Peace.